Good afternoon, loves. It's a new day that the Lord has made. Thank y'all, Trinity. Hallelujah. Amen. Now, for the ones that rock me, let's get this great debate. Let's keep it rare, raw, respectful, uncle, and cute. For the ones that don't, you missed out. 21 gun salutes. Now, as I go back over my YouTube videos, I just want people to know that I shared rare, real, raw moments at the time of the videos. And as I go back through the book, I'm in a good space, and I don't get in a bad space going through the book, right? But if you look at my video when I say you're a fool if you choose when it's me, because I'm gonna win because I am who I say I am. I get to say it, but it cut off, and then I come back on. And in the video, when I come back on, I just really got to play over. This is what kept playing over. All the wicked and evil stuff that these people know that they intentionally set out to do. Who the hell do they think they is? So I went from a high to a medium, but I didn't go to that low, because if I go to that low, that top gonna pop, right? And it's a true story about me getting maced, getting arrested, making it all the way to the police station. They got me out the car. I didn't know I was in the police station until they put the cold water in my eyes, right? Because this chick that had already tested her back several times before stole on me. I don't know if she stole on me, but all I know, she was like, "Shut up, B," and her fist came towards me, and that top popped. And the next thing I remember, the police was putting water in my eyes. And they said, "Do not put more and that chick in the same cell." And I was mad because my older sister, which is our older sister, and my younger sister, they are two strong females, right? And they both was up there, and they let me get arrested. But they said, "No, the devil ain't jumping me. That was an evil angel, because the devil don't play with me," right? And we couldn't get you. So I was like, dang. And then I was thinking about, because I would rather be the solution to the problem, right? I was thinking about me going to this party one time, and I was like the only one in there. It was like one of my male cousins, and I smoked cigarettes at the time. I can't remember if I had liquor in my hand or what, but I wanted to go to this party. So it's a bunch of the ops in there, if you will. And I'm like, okay, I'm the only one in there, right? And we partying or whatever. This girl walked up to me talking, "You looking at me like you got beef with me." Now, we done went to school together. So I'm like, "Girl, I ain't looking at you like I got no beef because you be picking yourself up off the ground." I don't think so. Next thing you know, she was using my arm to pick herself up off the ground. So here come my cousin, because he kind of thought his mother's side was better than his daddy's side. So he and I was bumped heads. "I knew it was you. I knew it was you. Treated me when they said fight. I knew it was you." He didn't even ask me what happened. Now, I was in there minding my own business. So, but I will give him this credit. He said, "Y'all can fight him, but y'all ain't gonna jump him." So I went to the street. I said, "Anyone you beat to the street." They ain't come. They knew better, right? So then let me tell you what this goofy did, right? Now, I left my A1 since day one at home. He told me not to leave him, and I regret to this day not listening, right? We over his house, so I'm over there pouring out my heart to him at this time, because he been around long enough. He know about the father of life, right? So, he said, "Don't leave me." So me and my younger sister, I was like, "Girl, come on, look, we finna go, because we gotta get down at the store. He gonna be done left." But he told me not to leave him, y'all. We didn't go out that night because I just was feeling out. I was just like, "No, I don't feel like going out. Let's go over Q." So we go over there chill. Right. And so we like, let's go to the store so the Don can take us home. So we get there. At this time, this is a store everybody hung at. So it's a whole bunch of people. Everybody that's at the club was there from out of town or wherever, because they went here. This is the store they went to eat after the club. So we get up there. As soon as we get up there, they said, "There they go. Y'all was talking all that stuff about them. Talk that stuff to them." So again, I told y'all, I walked to the Civic Center. and questioned each one of these chicks because they said they came to my house and I ain't come outside. Right? So when we found out they had been talking about us, we just walked right up and started fighting them. Right? No. So this goofy don't know what's going on. So we ended up around the corner from the store. And he come around there and he trying to show out because there's a lot of people, right? So he go put his hands on me. Now this chick was in her house watching. So she had called one of my other cousins so he could come over there and test that back real quick. But I'm faced this way and he's standing in front of me. And I see the Don come down the street and unbuckling his shirt because I guess people that wouldn't told him this goofy over here is tripping, right? So he don't ask no questions. He don't ask what's going on. He just come around the corner and hit me. But they was talking stuff about us. So who are you? I mean, he don't know me. He don't know the silverback gorilla for real. He just think everything about him because he done boosted his own head up with all those lies, right? So I see the Don coming. I'm like, all right, bet. He over there doing all this woofing, really trying to show out. So Don comes say, fight a man, Negro. He freeze up like the female dog he is. He was standing up there. I hit him and spit on him so much my spit was white as this tissue. So here I feel 3 dots in the back of my head. One of his homegirls felt sorry for him. She go steal him. She was heavy set at the time. I wasn't this thick. I picked this chick up, slammed my chest her back. One of them stole on me. And I got her back in the bathroom. See, I've been banning the boy from every black club around here. The only person that banned the boy me was Pat Buck. And I got her back in that bathroom. I sure did. Because she stole on me when I was beating up her cousin. Right? So, he didn't even ask what happened. He came around there trying to show out because there was a bunch of people. But they started that stuff with me. With us. So we just beat him up. So, And if I hadn't left my A1 since day one, that would never happen. So I regret to this day leaving him. But that's all right. Because, I proved my point, But anyway, so yeah, when I was growing up, that's what that police record about. Peace disturbing, assault, peace disturbing, assault, peace disturbing. Because I used to be fighting people. I didn't know that these people was putting that stuff up their nose, right? Until me and this dude was walking down the street. And everybody that hung out was doing it. And I asked him, because, this is a small town. I'm like, well, what is it? What it do? He gonna say, you don't need none because you already crazy. Now, why I got to be crazy? Because I don't start stuff, y'all, but I will finish. My views, if you put, it was just part of growing up. I wasn't no crap starter. But I'll finish real quick. And, I was just like, no. But, yeah, that dude didn't even know I had been banned and barred from every club around here because I had been a silverback gorilla. It had really nothing to do with him, for real. It really didn't. But I let him tell that lie for many years, too. Then I got tired of him telling them lies. Now, you just stop lying on me. See? No, that's why I don't want to be in the same building, because he lied too much. So, you won't get a chance to lie on me, partner. But, yeah, I was always out testing somebody back. And listen, that was old me. I am no longer her. Anybody put the Moroccan Marathon in jeopardy, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, they got sent on their way and it was permanent. Because I was also the crap, and plus I had grew up and I was no longer there. And I had an open active relationship with God, so I had grown. But, yeah, I'll never forget the prosecuting attorney telling me she was 28 and she never had a fight. I said, you ain't never lived in the hood either. You ain't never, you hang in the hood, you bang in the hood. And not gang bang, because I was never dumb enough to be a gang banger, because I'm not killing nobody for no color, no set, no look, no sign language that they doing. That's not me. My mindset just was not there. Again, I got a spiritual background. So, I wasn't born in that environment, okay? Because I can't say if I was, what I would do. Because that's why I never actually got a registered one and carried it, because that fuse was just so short. And I don't know, I got to give credit to that goofy wrong male because I was shooting a pole in the alley, and these chicks over here said something. These people said something, and I wanted to turn around and just unload on them. And he said, "That ain't how you do it." So he kept me from shooting over there at them folk. But that top had popped, so it wasn't no turning back. So that's really why I really didn't carry weapons, because I wouldn't hesitate to use them once you pop that top. So these was my only weapons, so I never hesitate to use them. So, but yeah, we was young, we grew up, and you know how people is. And I remember one of my cousins saying, "Look at y'all and look at them. Why do y'all get out and fight them? Why do they get out and test my gangster?" Right? So, But today, I'm not that chick. That was the younger version of me. And listen, I ain't ashamed about it. And I don't go around people that will ever jeopardize anything that I'm doing. I will fight anybody in a professional setting, though, in a boxing ring. I mean, I won't second guess or hesitate, you know. And I probably should have invited the people to the ring that I said I was going to test their back, you know, if I want to change person. So if they want to, we can get a match in the ring too, whoever. I really don't care, right? So, only professional, because I'm a professional now. But I told a lot of stories on here. I gave them to y'all real and raw. That was at the moment. That was what came to my head. And plus, these are triggers that people try to use against me because they thought they triggered me or whatever. And it was just like all the stuff that I survived. I just wanted to share it so I could help somebody. And what I need people to know is it's easier to get in an unhealthy relationship than it is to get out. So if you keep God first and allow him to guide and lead you in the land of the living, he's not going to mislead you. That's why I could never marry Mr. Wrong, because he was not the one for me. God never let me do it, right? So, I take full responsibility again, even though I was a very young person, but I still made the choice to do the sins that I did. And I wanted to tell raw and uncut so people could know that, wow, if she came from that to this, that they could too. Because I wasn't perfect. I was out here doing stuff I had no business to. And, but I always forgive people. And I always like to move forward. And if I say I forgive you, you're forgiven. You ain't got to worry about that. You know, it's you forgiven and it's just that, you know. But I don't hold anything against anybody. You know, I just don't. But our roads are up and they gonna respect it. They don't got a choice. Right? You know, I still love the family that I love, you know, that I rock with. And my A1 since day one, you know, I still love my family that I rock with. But for the ones that our roads is up, they just up. It's just too much fake love. I just ain't got time for it. You feel me? And when I was going around these people, I was really thinking that these people was older, had changed. They was really in that Bible. They was fast. And until God showed me these folks. He showed me these folks. I really didn't have this kind of vision and hearing to see these people. You hear me? But from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, God gave me some different set of eyes and ears, baby. Do you hear me? And hey, I ain't even mad at him. I can't do nothing but give God the glory, because he is the true author and editor of my story. Right? And I thank God that everything happened that it did. I thank God. But I want people to know that I survived a 7-year attack by Satan, his demons, principalities that rule in high heavenly dark places, from every angle that you can imagine, okay? My mother's bloodline, okay? My father's, the wrong male, his family, fake friends, people on the job, whew, people in professional settings, the water company, the rental car place, the trash company, in the business world. The devil came 7 years straight. But because I had an open, active relationship with God, and God had chose me and I had chose God back, I'm able to sit here and tell y'all I survived. Okay? And so, of course, it's nothing new up under the sun. So somebody has already been through this attack, and somebody will go through it, and I tell my stories to inspire, okay? And I have forgiven every single person, right? And, you know, when I look back and I know the truth in behind these stories, and I know it wasn't in a wicked or evil place for me, yet people still was having this evil, wicked, ill will towards me from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. I know it's not each other we wrestle against, the principalities that rule in high, heavenly, dark places. But our roads are up because God showed me these people. He uprooted these people for a reason. So I'm not going back to pray these people out of hell, okay? I'm just not. I mean, and I know mentally, spiritually, and physically, and emotionally, those negative, evil, wicked spirits has been cast back to the pits of hell. So I don't rock with negative, evil, wicked spirits, y'all. I just don't. I never played with spirits, period. But again, when you're chosen, you're going to deal with spirits. And I'm going to go into great details about many encounters that I've had with the devil, demons, principalities, the ruler of high, heavenly, dark places, and spirits, okay? So I just got to thank God, you know. And when I look back and I know all the wicked and evil stuff that these people did, and it was intentional, it's just like, God, ain't nobody like God, you hear me? And see, what I had did, these forces were so strong before, I would let go of God. But when I chose God that last time, man, y'all gotta find the book so I can tell y'all, I'm gonna drop everybody I let go. Everybody, okay? But what I didn't let go was God, Black Jesus, the Holy Ghost, and his host of angels. Here we sit right here on the top of my mountain as I'm up under the bottom of God's feet. Because I told y'all I had up the bottom of God's feet with folk. Fake love, my mother's bloodline, my father's bloodline, wrong male, fake friends. You know, but you know, people on the jobs, they be temporary folk. So that you know, that was just a test, but it wasn't like the other people that I named. But I let all them people go. I just did, because if you showed up and I seen you with the vision God had given me, and the ears, and I heard you, and I knew you was of the devil, God uprooted you. He took everything that I would ever have for you, and he removed any feelings. So our roads is up, right? And that's it. Like Michael Jackson. That's all I can tell. You know, but the devil is going to rear his head. And again, I still left out a lot about the father of lies and everybody else that the devil used from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Because, you know, I don't even know if I will share some of this stuff in the book, because the book is being overlooked now. So, but I've been, now that I'm totally happy, healed, and whole from all of that stuff, and I know exactly what it was, and God never left or forsaken me. He brought me through it. Can't nobody tell me I'm not high ranked with God in 2023. They can't tell me, okay? I'm chosen. That's no lie. It's the true story, right? I was laughing more than anything. I mean, I was laughing like, you wicked, evil, demonic, satanic principalities that rule in high, heavenly, dark places. But I was thankful that God had chose me, and I chose God back, right? So you got to keep God first. You got to. You got to keep open, active relationships down the path that He has chosen you. You will get to the top of your mountain. It is a whole world that you never knew existed. And you can let go of everybody. Everybody that is not of God. I don't care if they come from your mother's bloodline, your father's bloodline. I don't care if they came from your womb. Okay? I don't care if y'all been friends since kindergarten. You can let go of everything and everybody. If they're not helping you grow mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially, cut them folks off. They're not worth it. So, let go and let God. Keep God first, y'all. I'm telling y'all, God is amazing, and I'm so blessed, and I'm highly favored. I'm fully covered. He delights in me, and I'm chosen, and He continues to show up and show out for me in 2023. Every door that He closed from 2016 to 2022, I'm okay with it because I know where I'm headed. He has already set provision in front of me, right? I'm on the path that He has chosen for me. You know, this is what it's about. Staying on the path that He chose for you, giving Him the glory, because He is the true author and editor of my story, right? So I will lift my Trinity higher, right? And listen, no weapon or weapons formed against me shall prosper. They won't work, ever. They will continue to backfire, being destroyed and consumed by the Trinity fire as I lift my Trinity higher, okay? You're only going to destroy yourself or yourselves trying to destroy me, okay? Now, keep God first, be blessed and be a blessing, and I am